All right, and very quickly, where's Josh? Okay. Very quickly, he doesn't have a table here or a booth here, but I'm sure many of you know him. Former state representative and now the founder and director of the Patriot Initiative. And I've had the privilege of being involved with this organization. We put on a couple of forums. We did a climate change forum. Kind of interesting that a Republican or a constitutional conservative group would be doing a climate change program, but it was climate change, the science behind extreme weather, and debunking the typical myths of the progressive left, which is nothing more than an elaborate scam to get your money. And so we did a great job of debunking that. Most recently, myself, Kimberly Morin, and author of Good Gun, Bad Guy, Dan Wass, we did a Second Amendment forum at the Kearsarge Regional High School. And we were invited to go to Saratoga Springs, New York to put that same forum on again. Josh has been doing some tremendous work here in the Granite State and throughout New England. Another very, very good friend. It's been a privilege getting to know him, working with him both professionally and on a personal level. Josh Moore, Patriot Initiative.
Keith told me not to beatbox too.
Yeah, no beatbox.
I'm just kidding. Oh, look at that. I love this. What a great crowd. They're all begging me to do it now. It's great. Anyway, well, I'll start off with the Patriot Initiative and what we're all about. How many of you have ever heard of us? Oh, that's awesome. Yes, I love it. Well, we're doing a good job then. But you have to get the word out throughout New Hampshire and New England, right? So what are we all about? Restoring culture and government. That is a huge, huge problem we're experiencing today. You want to know why your government's so tyrannical? Is because your culture is so tyrannical. We allow things to happen. We allow government to get way too big. And fundamentally speaking, family has been completely degraded. Completely. And every single solitary issue, every one of them that we experience in the world today, stems from family. A breakdown in the family unit. And so we could talk more about that, but that's a whole nother issue. What are we doing? College campuses, high schools, and groups outside of that as well. Talking to young people, encouraging them and inspiring them to run for public office, get involved in public leadership, and stand and believe in the Constitution. Stand for that document. There's a question I asked earlier of one of the candidates here, and I asked it for a very particular reason. Natural rights. This is one thing I've been really hammering a lot lately, because we talk about singular issues, right? We talk about life, we talk about Second Amendment, open borders, foreign policy, and whatever it may be. The three things that are listed in the Declaration of Independence: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, which is actually also known as the ownership of property according to Lockean principles, but that's also another topic. The point being is that we have to start talking about natural rights. We have to begin to talk about the unalienable rights which we are born with that are self-evident. Those issues, that right there, will begin to solve every single issue we see going on in our culture and our government. So we have to begin to restore that. We have to begin to take our culture back. This means young men and women starting to learn about the Constitution. This means getting back in the face of tyranny and saying, enough is enough, we're done with it, we're sick of it, right?
Right.
That's what has to happen, because what we're trying to avoid right now, what we are trying to avoid right now is a civil war. We are really trying to avoid that. I don't want that. I do not want that. I have my guns. I'm ready for whatever may occur, but I do not want that. Nobody wants that. I don't think anybody in this room wants that. So we have to start now. We have to begin to do that. And that's why every single one of y'all are here. I know that. And we're doing everything we can. So that's why we exist, the Patriot Initiative, to begin to get on these college campuses and these high schools and talk to young people about these natural rights, about the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence. What does it mean to be an American? And frankly, forget Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, Conservative, right-wing, left-wing, I don't really care. The point is principles, natural rights. That's what matters most. Then you can have the conversation of, okay, which party represents that best or at all? Then you can have that conversation. But we have to begin to talk about natural rights. We have to begin to take a stand for family. We have to begin to take a stand for life. And we have to begin to take a stand for the pursuit of happiness. Right?
Right.
Excellent. Good. So we're ready to take our country back?
Yeah.
That wasn't loud enough. Are we ready to take our country back? Yes! There you go. That's what I like to hear. Thanks, Keith.
I would hate to see what would happen to him if he switched to decaf. You know, people keep talking about the Civil War. How many people have heard about this? The Civil War. We're going to have a Civil War. We're going to have a Civil War. I don't know about you, but when I look at the disparity of the two sides, we're talking about a group of people that need puppies and pizza and safe spaces and can't figure out which freaking bathroom to use. Our side has the law enforcement, the military, and all the guns are over here. So you know what? I say don't kick the hornet's nest. But I'm ready.
Cooked.